Hello and welcome. Let's continue our discussion on these type of problems. We need to find the value of secant tan inverse of y by 2, secant tan inverse of y by 2. So let's take a triangle. So for this is opposite, this is adjacent because we have tan here, y and 2. The hypotenuse is square root of y square plus 2 square is 4, square root of y square plus 4. Secant into, I'll write this in terms of secant inverse. Secant is hypotenuse by adjacent. Hypotenuse is y square plus 4, adjacent is 2. I can cancel now secant and secant inverse, so I'm left out with root y square plus 4 divided by 2. So option A. Okay, now we need to find the value of this. We have cos of sine inverse of 1 by 4 plus secant inverse of 4 by 3. So is there any luck if I convert this to cos? Let's see, cos of sine inverse of 1 by 4 plus secant inverse 4 by 3 is secant inverse, this is 4, hypotenuse is 4, adjacent is 3. This value will be square root of hypotenuse square is 16 minus adjacent square is 9, so this will be root 7. So if I write this in terms of cos, I get cos inverse of 3 by 4. So now I cannot combine this sine inverse 1 by 4 and cos inverse 3 by 4. So the only option left out is I apply cos of a plus b formula. Cos of a plus b is cos of a plus b. Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So this is my a, this is my b. So this is equal to cos of a is sin inverse of 1 by 4 into cos b is cos inverse of 3 by 4 minus sin a sin inverse of 1 by 4 into sin b sin of cos inverse of 3 by 4. I can easily cancel cos and cos inverse here and sin inverse of here. So I left out with cos of sin inverse of 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. I'll write it here, this 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 into sine of cos inverse of 3 by 4. Now for this I'll write a triangle here. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse. This is square root of hypotenuse square is 16 minus this square is 1. So this is root 15. So what I can do here is 3 by 4 cos inverse of root 15 by 4, because adjacent is root 15, hypotenuse is 4, minus 1 by 4, and I have to apply a different triangle for this function. You cannot use this function, this triangle. Cos is adjacent side is 3, hypotenuse is 4. This value is square root of 16. Hypotenuse square is 16 minus square of this is 9. This is square root of 7. So sine inverse, I want sine inverse, which is root 7 by 4. So I can cancel cos and cos inverse, sine and sine inverse. So I'll get 3 root 15 by 16 minus root 7 by 16. So answer is 3 root 15 minus root 7 divided by 16. Do we have the answer? 3 root 15 minus, okay, I have not changed it. This should be 16. And this answer is correct. Let's move on to the next problem.